The Lone Star Ranger by Zane Grey. Narrated by Michael Prichard. This unabridged audiobook was produced in 2004 by Tantor Media, Incorporated, which holds the copyright thereto. Neither the recording nor any part thereof may be reproduced without the prior written consent of Tantor Media, Incorporated. Please visit our website at www.tantor.com for information on our growing list of audiobook selections. The following author biography excerpt is courtesy of the Books and Writers website. A link to this site is provided at www.tantor.com. The prolific American writer Zane Grey was the pioneer of the new Western literary genre. Grey produced well over 100 books. In his works, he presented the West as a moral battleground, where his characters were either destroyed or redeemed. His semi-outlaw heroes were his most enduring creation. He sold some 17 million books during his lifetime. An estimated 100 Hollywood Western films have been based on his stories. Born with the name Pearl Grey in Zanesville, Ohio in 1872, he was the son of a farmer and part-time preacher. His mother was a second-generation Danish Quaker. He graduated from the University of Pennsylvania with a degree in dentistry in 1896 and practiced in New York City until 1904. That year, Grey wrote and self-published his first book, Betty Zane, after it was turned down by several publishers. The colorful frontier story was based on his mother's journal and eventually became a critical success. He married Lina Elise Roth, who encouraged him to become a full-time professional writer. In 1908, Grey made a journey to the West with Colonel C.J. Buffalo Jones, who told him tales of adventure on the plains. The trip was a turning point in Grey's career. In 1912, Harper's published Riders of the Purple Sage. It sold 2 million copies and was filmed 3 times. Grey used his formula where a mysterious outlaw fights to protect the innocent and the good in many novels. In 1918, he moved to Altadena, California, and lived there for the rest of his life. Zane Grey died on October 23, 1939. To Captain John Hughes and his Texas Rangers. It may seem strange to you that, out of all the stories I heard on the Rio Grande, I should choose as first that of Buck Duane, outlaw and gunman. But, indeed, Ranger Coffey's story of the last of the Duanes has haunted me, and I have given full rein to imagination and have retold it in my own way. It deals with the old law, the old border days. Therefore it is better first. Soon, perchance, I shall have the pleasure of writing of the border of today, which, in Joe Sitter's laconic speech, sure is most as bad and wild as ever. In the North and East, there is a popular idea that the frontier of the West is a thing long past, and remembered now only in stories. As I think of this, I remember Ranger Sitter when he made that remark, while he grimly stroked an unhealed bullet wound. And I remember the giant Vaughn, that typical son of stalwart Texas, sitting there quietly with bandaged head, his thoughtful eye boding ill to the outlaw who had ambushed him. Only a few months have passed since then, when I had my memorable sojourn with you, and yet, in that short time, Russell and Moore have crossed the divide, like rangers. Gentlemen, I have the honor to dedicate this book to you, and the hope that it shall fall to my lot to tell the world the truth about a strange, unique, and misunderstood body of men, the Texas Rangers, who made the great Lone Star State habitable, who never know peaceful rest and sleep, who are passing, who surely will not be forgotten, and will someday come into their own. Zane Grey.